What's going on, Saturday Nation? Sam Crowley. Happy Monday to you. Hey, crazy day. Let me get a better light here. Crazy day here in the Crowley house. Crazy day. My daughter turns 18 today, and it's nuts because this is the same little girl who pretty much asked, Daddy is tomorrow Saturday, Daddy is tomorrow Saturday, and now she's 18. And I don't think I'm handling it that well. And I can't imagine. Here's the funny thing is I talk to a lot of people like, I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to go for my dream. I'm going to go for my dream. I'm like, when? I mean, when are you going to do it? Well, you know, I got the paycheck and I got the steady job and I got the 401k and the health. I'm like, okay. But I'm sitting here with a huge void in my heart right now. And I'll get over it, man. It's not, I'm sure it's one of my 4 kids that are going to turn 18. So I better get used to this, you know. But I can't imagine people who never took a shot because they were afraid, and then their kids grow up, they leave the house, and I wonder what they think. I don't know, maybe it's not a big deal. I don't know. For me, it's like, geez, I still feel like I didn't squeeze all of that toothpaste out of the tube of opportunity, you know? But here we are, you know? She's 18 years old today, and I'm looking back thinking, wow, I can remember March 18th, 2001, like it was yesterday. Penn State was playing North Carolina in the Sweet 16 to see who would go to the Sweet 16. I remember it was playing in the delivery room, and I'm a big Penn State guy, so I just remember that. Penn State beat North Carolina. But my daughter was born. I remember thinking, wow, man, I'm going to be a dad. What an unbelievable responsibility that is. And then it really hit me, you know. Growing up without a father, it's like all I ever wanted to be was a dad. And then once I became a dad, I'm like, geez, this is perfect. I mean, I'm a mess. I mean, I don't know if I should be raising a kid. My wife, thank God, she's the mom. But I'm thinking, boy, what an awesome opportunity to be able to bring life into this world and really go for your dream, you know? Let me just rest my arm here because my arm's getting tired. Hopefully you guys can still see me. This is completely janked up video right now, but it's pretty raw. It's pretty authentic. What's behind me? Oh, just the dining room. And I can't imagine the amount of regret that somebody would have if you never went for your dream because you were afraid. Just because you were afraid. Not because of anything tangible, not because you didn't have the talent, because we all have talent. You have a unique talent. You have a gift that only you've been given. And you're going to live by one of two things. You're either going to live by fear or you're going to live by faith. Both require you believing in something that hasn't happened yet. So either you're going to believe in faith, where I have faith that this is going to work out, that I'm going to live a purpose-filled life, and I'm going to do amazing things, and I'm not going to live on somebody else's terms under the control of anybody. And or I'm going to live by fear, and I'm going to allow my fears to take hold of me and hijack any opportunity I have of living a purpose-driven life. Those are the only two things that we live by. We live by two things that we cannot see, either faith or fear. And 18 years ago, it started to really hit me that, you know, I got to start doing something with my life. I'm 32 years old. I better figure this out, man. And I just thought it was really, what was I, 32, 33? What the hell was I? In 2001, I would have turned 30. Yeah, so I was 32 at the time. Anyway, my point being that I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, I've got a daughter going off to college. And I can't imagine, had I gone to that stupid job any longer than I did 15 years ago, had I not quit, I'd be going to a meeting today on a Monday, talking about stuff that doesn't matter, impressing people I don't even like, all in the name of fear, because I would have been afraid to go. And the longer you stay in a job like that, any job, the longer you feel like you've got those golden handcuffs where you can't break free. And so it's incumbent upon you. You get one shot to go for it, man. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm sitting here feeling all of this sadness and remorse about having an 18-year-old. I can't imagine somebody else who didn't go for their dream, stayed in that job, or just kept doing what it is. So my call today for you is to get going. Make the decision. And if I can help you out, that would be great. Go to launchwithsam.com. I would love to help you launch this thing that you've been thinking about. Don't hang around people that aren't going to lift you up. Here's the thing. If you keep telling people every single day, oh, I've got this great idea, this is what I'm going to do, they're not going to be rude. They're not going to laugh at you. I kind of wish they would, because that's what kept me going. People would laugh at me. Hey, I'm going to go make Everyday Saturday. I'm going to be a speaker and speak on stage. Oh, right. And that's what kept me going. Like, I love the fact that people counted me out because that was the fuel. It's always this inner voice inside my head. I'll show you. I'll show you. I wish more people would get laughed at and mocked and ridiculed for their ideas, because then it would be that fuel, that fire that gets you going. Like, I'll show you, you know, as opposed to this. When you tell somebody what your plans are, even though you're not going to follow through on them, and they know you're not going to follow through on them because you've never followed through on them, they're going to go like this. You're going to be, oh, I got this great idea. I'm going to do that. And they're going to be like, oh, hey, cool. Sounds great. That's it. That's all they're going to say. No big deal. You know, you're not going to be offended. They don't want to hurt your feelings. But that's not going to get you going, because that's not going to fuel your fire at all. You're going to be like, oh, cool. I told another person what I'm not going to do forever in the rest of my life. All you got to do is make a decision. It's not that hard to do, but man, does it get harder as you get older in life, because now you're thinking, well, I should have done it 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And let me tell you something. Right now is the best time. Right now is the best time to do it, and to start walking in faith, not by fear. We're not designed to walk in fear. We're designed to walk by faith, actually. And there's a lot of great things. Had, you know, people not walked by faith, we wouldn't have any inventions. You know, the lights in your home, the electricity, you know, all of the different things that happen. This platform right here, Facebook, that I'm talking into right now, the iPhone that I'm doing this on, all of this had to work in somebody's, be able to see in the mind's eye what hadn't happened yet. They had to walk by faith to develop all of these things, you know? So as I sit here, I want to share this message with you to really think about, do you want to go another day, just one more day of being average? Do you want to go another day of telling somebody what you're not going to do, you know? Do you want to go another day of playing small? Or would you rather walk by faith, understand it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but man, that's the fun part about it. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? What's the worst thing that could happen to you? If you went for your dream and it didn't work out the way you think it should work out, what's the worst thing that could happen? You can always go get a job anywhere, but you can never go back and change in life what you should have done and you know you could have done. All right? So do it. And don't be afraid. Don't walk in fear. Walk by faith. Here's a good thing that happens. Here's a really cool thing that happens. When you step out in faith and you take action, everything starts to conspire to work in your favor. Not against you, actually. It works in your favor. You start speaking differently. You start hanging around powerful, uplifting people. You stop hanging around the average people that aren't going anywhere with their life. I don't mean they're bad people. They're probably very good people. They just don't have the dreams that you have. You know what I mean? So when you start hanging around people that are different, you start going for your dream, I would love to chat with you. I would love to get on the phone with you and show you how it's possible. It's very simple to do. You have people like myself in your corner, people that believe in you, that already have seen it, you know, that have done it. That's when it gets really cool, is when all this stuff starts to happen and conspire in your favor. And this dream, so the next time you tell somebody, instead of this, hey, I'm thinking about, this is what's on my mind, instead of saying, this is what I did, this is what I'm currently doing. Because at some point, you're going to have to stop telling people what are you thinking about doing and start actually doing the very thing that you're talking about. If not, you're just going to get these platitudes the rest of your life. Oh, Joe, that's a great idea. Oh, hey, good luck with that. And it's like saying, hey, how you doing? When anybody says, hey, how are you? Oh, not bad. How are you? We don't even hear what the other person says. We don't even care. It's like, hey, how you doing? Good. You? Great. I don't even care. You don't care. Nobody cares. It's not like we're walking around. Really, how are you? I don't know you. I see you at the grocery store. You held the door open for me. I really want to know how you're doing. No different than when you share this dream that you're never going to take action on with somebody. They're just going to be like, oh, it's great. Yeah, it's good. Hey, good luck with that. And they're just going to walk away. They don't even think twice about it. As opposed to you getting this thing off the ground, actually doing it, then people start to take notice. And they're like, hey, what do you got going on? That's really cool. And the ones that are the naysayers, they may or may not say anything. It doesn't even matter at that point. You're unstoppable, man. All because you created momentum. You took the decision, you took action around it. But man, I'll tell you, as I sit here on March 18th, 18 years after my first daughter was born, thinking, I've got so much more to do and so much more to give. And I quit my job 14 years ago or whatever it was. I quit. Had I not quit, I'd be a mess right now. I'd be an absolute puddle of just nothing but regret in my life, thinking, holy crap, I never did anything. I stayed in this stupid job. For people that don't even care about me. For what? For a paycheck, for health insurance, for a 401k, an IRA, whatever that. It's all going away, guys. You can't tie a U-Haul to your hearse. You can't tie a U-Haul to your hearse. I mean, I don't even know at that point if you're in this thing for the paycheck, the health insurance, trying to impress your boss. How many yahoos are running around right now on a Monday morning trying to impress their boss just so they can get that 5% promotion at the end of the year or keep a job that they don't even want to go to anyway? Think how insane that is. How utterly insane that is. So those are my thoughts on March 18th, 2019, on my daughter's 18th birthday. I'm feeling sadness. I'm extremely happy for her. She's grown into an amazing, beautiful young lady, and an absolute beautiful young lady right after her mother. All right. But man, I got so much more to do. I'd love to bring you along for the ride. I'd love to go along for your ride. You know, I'd love to really hear what you have going on and then show you how to put it in the action. But only if you're ready to put it in. I mean, you're never going to be ready. It's like somebody said, hey, when are you ready to have kids? Never. When can you afford kids? Never. You might as well have 12 of them because you can't afford one of them. You know, that's what somebody told me back. They were pretty close, you know. They're almost right. Well, Sam, you can't afford kids, so you might as well have them, love them up, enjoy them. All right. And I thought that was actually really good advice. Took all the pressure off of me. Hell, if I can't afford them, just go ahead and have 4 of them. Why not? Here's the point. Get going. Stop telling people what you think you're going to do or what you're going to do next week. That nobody cares. Even if they say they care, they don't care. You know what matters? You actually doing something. Then people will care. And then you'll start adding a ton of value out there and you won't have any regret. But you can't do it if you don't get started. You got to get started, man. You just got to get started and quit hanging around individuals that don't do anything, that are just going to be, oh, what are you doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, it's not up to you to get. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to leave a legacy, to add tremendous value to the world. I'm going to launch my movement right now, today. Watch me. Just sit back and watch. Oh, we'll be watching. Yeah, okay, cool. Sit back and watch me. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start doing. All right? Do that, guys. Stop talking, start doing, and try to eliminate or at least reduce the amount of regret that you're going to have the rest of your life. Because if you don't do anything, man, regret is just going to be bucketfuls. As they pour that dirt on you, it's just going to be, that's going to be symbolic of all the regret being poured on top of you. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do what most people do. Talk, 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 and never take action. Get it going. If I can help you, would love to do it. Go to launchwithsam.com, get on my calendar, and let's talk. All right? You guys have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.